In this example, we are asked to solve for x, so I'm going to start by looking at the side of the equation where the x is located. And as you can see here, it's inside these parentheses, and outside of those parentheses, we have this 1/2, which is multiplying. Because it's multiplying, I know that this is distribution. So we're going to take that 1/2 and multiply it times everything in the parentheses. Now I know that fractions can be a little bit scary, but I promise it's not that difficult. 1/2 times x is very simple. It's just 1/2 x. The 1/2 times 4 is where people might get a little tripped up. So I'm going to take the 1/2 times 4, and we're going to turn that 4 into a fraction itself. From there, we can just multiply straight across. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. After that, we just divide. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is going to be 1/2 x plus 2, and of course it will equal 9. Next, we're going to look at this problem and inverse the constant. The constant is adding to the variable, which is why we have to take care of that first. So we're going to inverse it with a negative, because the opposite of positive is negative. So we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. This will leave us with 1/2 x equals 7. And the last thing we need to do here, because this fraction is multiplying on the variable, we're going to inverse it with a reciprocal. Reciprocal is just fancy for saying we're going to flip it upside down. So it was 1/2, we're going to use a 2/1, and we're going to multiply that on both sides. Again, I'm going to turn this whole number into a fraction so we can just multiply straight across. 7 times 2 is going to be 14, and 1 times 1 will be 1. I know that these fractions over here cancel out, so we're left with just the x and the 14 divided by 1, which is just 14.